Women goddesses as animals. Moving through the images of the goddess, we find her depicted with animals, particularly birds, lions and cats, cows, snakes and scorpions. Birds. In megalithic France, the owl goddess greets the dead at the entrance of a burial chamber. In Egypt, she takes full flight as her arms curl around her long neck and beaked head. And later she becomes the more formal Isis, wearing her hieroglyph, the throne, on her head. This is the throne from which all kings ruled. In Mesopotamia, she is Inanna or Ishtar and has large wings. She holds the rod and circle of measurement and wears the horns of consecration. She is standing on 2 lions and flanked by owls. Then there is Baal, here seated on a throne of geese. In the Minoan culture of Crete is a calcite carving of Artemis. She has horns and is surrounded by winged creatures. The Etruscans give us their version of Artemis, and in Greece she is called Nike, or winged victory. Aphrodite rides on her goose and holds the sprout of regeneration and new life. Athena on one side of the coin, and her favorite pet, the owl, on the other. The bird goddess thread begins in the Paleolithic with a simple concept and travels widely to become a highly sophisticated image. Lions and cats. In India, the goddess Durga, with 10 arms, masters the technique of riding a lion while battling her enemies. And in Greece, Sibyl continues the tradition of the lion throne, but now they appear to have manes. Cows. One of the earliest pieces of artwork is found in France at Chaval Cave from around 30,000 BC. The feminine is entwined with a lioness and a cow. It is hard to discern whether the cow is male or female, since both have horns. In Mesopotamia, Inanna and Ishtar's headdress is adorned with divine horns, as is her male consorts. In Egypt, Hathor is represented 2 ways: as a woman with a headdress of horns which holds the sun, or simply as a cow. The Minoan civilization on the island of Crete displays the sacred horns of consecration, and increasingly horns become associated with male power. However, in Europe, shadows of the horned goddesses were reflected in medieval costumes. In later textiles of Greece and the Balkans, historian Mary B. Kelly shows how the women still embroidered the old designs of Lady of the Beasts and the horned goddesses of the Tree of Life. Snakes and scorpions. Scorpions are fierce mothers. This early Mesopotamian plate from the Samara culture shows them surrounding a circle of women with flowing hair. In Egypt, Selket is seen with a scorpion on her head, protecting the tomb of King Tut, or she has a scorpion's body. Nekbet, the vulture goddess, and Wadjet, the snake goddess, were worn on King Tut's headdress for protection. Here are the famous snake goddesses of the Minoan culture of Crete. In Greece, Demeter holds snakes for transformation, poppies for medicine, and wheat for sustenance. Our symbol for medicine comes from the Greeks. In early societies, snakes were seen as symbols of regeneration and healing. They renew themselves by shedding their skins. Athena wears snakes coiled like ringlets around her neck. Another appears from behind her shield. The goddess makes her way to Gotland, wielding snakes as she sits in the birthing position, ready to replenish and rejuvenate this human species. The Aztec snake-headed Quetzalcoatl is called the Mother of the Gods, and Exchel, the goddess of childbirth and medicine, wears a snake as a headdress. The North American Hopewell Indians constructed an earthwork known as the Serpent Mound, and it marks the summer solstice, but in addition, it marks the full moons as they rise and set. Were they marking times for human conception? Was there a connection with their southern Aztec neighbors and Exchel and her snake? But the meaning of the snake would change. And why? And where is the goddess now? Well, her accoutrements have been transferred to the Madonna. In Oxford, England, Sophia is portrayed as the mother. She wears a crown, sits on the lion's throne, flanked by lionesses, and holding the sprout of new life upon which her bird is perched. This Mother Madonna is cradled in a moon, and her winged creatures are now angels that carry her crown. As the Immaculate Conception, she stands on the moon, and the meaning of the snake image has changed. Angels hold the sprout of flowers, and the bird, now a dove, hovers over her head. Ian Begg, in The Cult of the Black Virgin, states that at the time of the Crusades, original pagan statues were brought back from the East by returning warriors, and they were seen as Madonnas. Maybe the darkness of Artemis referred to the dark of the moon or the darkness of the earth, and it is easy to see how the statues of Isis and Horus from Egypt could easily have been seen as Mary and Jesus. And lastly, we see the Madonna, moon, snake, and bird, this time encased in the ultimate symbol of the goddess, the vulva.